I say, yo, welcome to the BBW show. You feel me? We talk battle rap, basketball, and wrestling on a daily basis. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. The topic for today is NBA Power Rankings. Let's get it. Oh my God. This is like what? Week 13, week 14 of my power rankings. You feel me? Great week of basketball. Great week of basketball. Last week, for the first time ever, I did 6 teams. I usually do 5 teams every week. Last week, I did 6. I had to give it to Luka Doncic just because he scored over 50 like 3 times last week. Even though his competition was not that good. He beat the Rockets and he was beating the Spurs. You feel me? But Luka he made the history in my power rankings. Now, this week, we're going back to 5. There's only 5 NBA teams this week. Number 1, the Memphis Grizzlies. Memphis Grizzlies. Right now, they're on a 6-game winning streak. They beat the Raptors, the Pelicans, the Sacramento Kings, the Hornets, the Magics, and the Utah Jazz. They are wildin'. They are wildin'. You feel me? Everybody thought last year was just luck with Memphis. No. This year, they damn near did the same thing this year. We only had the All-Star game, but they've been top 3 in the West this whole season. All year. You feel me? Last week, I said the Nuggets might be the best team in the West. It's up between the Nuggets and Memphis, honestly. It's between those 2 teams. Memphis is really, really, really good, bruh. Really, really good. Like, they're great when Morant plays, but they're really, really good when he doesn't play. Tyrus Jones, Desmond Bane, Dylan Brooks. That 3-headed monster of the same person is really good. You feel me? Steven Adams. I would probably say this is the best he's been on, the best he's looked this year, besides that year he was on with Westbrook on the Thunder. He's looking really good this year. Jaren Jackson's really good. And they still didn't have Danny Green play. I honestly feel like they should trade Danny Green. They don't need him. You feel me? He hasn't played 1 game this season. He got like 3 rings. I don't need him, bro. He doesn't fit with what we trying to do. We're a young, cool team. Danny Green does not fit with that. But shout out to Memphis. They was number 1 last week. Number 2, the Denver Nuggets. The Denver Nuggets. I ain't gonna lie, they only had, 3 or 4 games last week. They played the Clippers, blew them out. Smoked the Clippers by like 50. That was embarrassing. They beat the Cavs. They lost to the Timberwolves. And then tonight they play the Lakers. You feel me? So win or loss, I feel like they should make my power rankings. They've been the first seed in the Western Conference for either the whole season or at least the last 2 months. They've been the first seed. They've been wilding. I'm not going to lie. I feel like Jokic is definitely in the MVP conversation. Definitely. Even though he's been back-to-back MVP, he's definitely in the MVP conversation this year. And I feel like Denver might have the best roster. They have a very good roster, bro. Jokic, Jamal Murray, Aaron Gordon, Porter Jr., Bruce Brown. They got a good roster. KCP, Bones Highland. They got a really, really good roster. I'm not going to lie. They do what the Clippers are supposed to do. They have a very, very good roster. They don't even need to make moves. But if they make a wild, crazy move for a decent big or something, or a nice average point guard, but they don't need because they got Jokic, they might make some real noise. But shout out to Denver Nuggets. They number 2 on my list. Number 3. The Los Angeles Lakers. The Los Angeles Lakers. I'm not going to lie. They are playing good right now. They're playing good. LeBron is damn near averaging 40. He's averaging 40, and Westbrook is damn near averaging triple-double off the bench. You feel me? They're doing really, really good right now. Still no Anthony Davis. Everybody's about to say, oh my God, when AD come back, they're going to be really, really good. AD's never healthy, for 1. 2, when AD come back, they're going to be playing a totally different game. Like Russell Westbrook is not going to be the number 2 option no more. LeBron's not going to be trying to go out and get 40 every night. So it's like, bro, I'm just enjoying the Lakers right now. I have no expectations for the Lakers to do anything. I just hope they make trades before the trade deadline. But even if they do, there's no trade that's going to take them to the next level. The Lakers are basically stuck where they are. Basically. But they might make my power rankings this week. They beat the Pelicans. No, they beat the Kings. They beat the Hawks twice. They beat the Charlotte Hornets. And they beat the Miami Heat. Very good for them. Next, we got the Philadelphia 76ers. Last week, they beat the Pelicans. They beat the Pacers. They lost to the Bulls. and then they beat the Detroit Pistons. Very good week for them. Very, very good week for them. Philly is like right in the middle. Right in the middle. Stephen A went on TV and said something stupid like they got the best starting lineup. No, they don't. No, they don't. The 76ers does not nearly have the best starting lineup in the A. Their lineup is not better than the Celtics. Their lineup is not better than the fucking Warriors fully healthy. It's like, no, they're not. No, they're not. He's just stupid. But shout out to Philly. They're doing very, very good. You feel me? They need to be top 3. They need to be a top 3 seed. If they don't have home court advantage come to playoffs, Philly's going down in the first round, respectfully. Philly cannot beat Boston in a 7-game series. Philly cannot beat Milwaukee in a 7-game series. Philly cannot beat Brooklyn in a 7-game series. And I will have my money on the Cavaliers versus the 76ers in a 7-game series. Honestly, I would. So y'all need home court advantage because y'all can't beat none of them top 4 teams if y'all don't have home court advantage, in my opinion. Philly number 4. Number 5, the 5th team for NBA Power Rankings this week. This should be as no surprise to anybody. The Brooklyn Nets. Yes, the Brooklyn Nets. They are finally playing great basketball. That for the month of December, they was what, 12-1? Wow. That was crazy. Now, I'm going to have a separate video out about them where I go more in depth. But the Brooklyn Nets is about to have a rough month. They're about to have a rough month. Kevin Durant is about to miss possibly a month. You feel me? They about to have a rough month. A very rough month. So, for the last few 7 days, they beat the Spurs. They lost to the Bulls. They beat the Pelicans. And they beat the Miami Heat when Kevin Durant got injured 3rd quarter. Whole 4th quarter, Kyrie Irving and Seth Curry take over. Shout out to them. So those are my NBA Power Rankings for this week. Let's go over it again. The Memphis Grizzlies, the Denver Nuggets, the Lakers, the Brooklyn Nets, and the Philadelphia 76ers. Let me know if you have a different opinion in the comment section. Like, comment, share, subscribe. I'll be back with more.